how do we shape a world that is constantly shifting beneath our feet? And more specifically, how does the younger generation navigate this ever-evolving landscape? A terrain filled with challenges and opportunities. Imagine this. You're part of a generation that has inherited a world filled with complexities. A world that is reeling from the impact of decisions made long before you had a voice. The choices of the past have created a world that is not as it should be. You see the wounds of unnecessary wars, the flaws in political and social systems, the tarnish on spiritual institutions. You feel the weight of this reality, and it is heavy, yet don't despair. Your generation is not one of mere bystanders. You are not content to watch from the sidelines as the world continues on a path that you know is morally and spiritually wrong. You are weary of the status quo, and you are determined to change it. You are the change makers, the ones with the will, the sincerity, and the minds to make a difference. Yes, some of you may be labeled as rabble-rousers, militants, and revolutionists. But remember that such voices have always been part of any generation. The spotlight may fall on them, but they are not the majority. The majority of you are those who see what is wrong and strive to make it right. You understand the need to step forward, to make your voices heard. You know that unless you are heard, unless you are given the opportunity to act on your beliefs, the turmoil in our world will only increase. You are not naive. You are not easily deceived. You see the world for what it is, and you know that it can be better. You see the harm that has been done to our planet, the wastage of resources, the pollution of our water and air. You see those who prioritize profits over the well-being of mankind, those who are blinded by their own selfish interests. You see this, and you know that it is not right. You are the young, keen minds that are thinking not just of today, but of the future. You are thinking of what is good for all, not just for yourselves. You are the ones who are determined to be heard, to make a difference. So what is the takeaway from this narrative? Firstly, we must acknowledge the struggle and determination of the younger generation. They are the ones who are striving to bring about change in spite of the challenges they face. They see the world as it is, and they are not content to let it stay that way. Secondly, we need to listen. We need to hear their voices, to give them the opportunity to act on their beliefs. We need to support them, to help them bring about the change they envision. Lastly, we must remember that the future of our world lies in their hands. They are the ones who will shape the world of tomorrow. They are the ones who will determine whether we continue on a path of destruction or whether we steer towards a path of sustainability and peace. So, as we navigate this ever-evolving world, let us remember to listen, to support, and to believe in the power of the younger generation. For they are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the change makers of today, and their time to be heard is now.